there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to a some assemblage required video, as well as a stretch the sketch video. I am stretching today's sketch from Rebecca, and I think that says Ludkins or something like that. It's an older sketch, and it looks like there might be something like a Kiwi Lane templates used on the side to do that big flower, and the kind of wavy pattern down the side. So I'm stretching it to a double pager, and instead of the flower, I'm going to use that big sunburst cut file in honor of doing Cutfile Confidence this month, which used to be 31 days of cut files. I am using this cut file. It is not, I repeat, not from the Cutfile Confidence class. It's been in my stash for a really long time, and I'm not sure who makes it. So I'm just going to go ahead and use it and create my own little sunburst. This is me with my two littles in the pool at their house. One of the days earlier in the summer, we decided to go have a swimming day or water day. And so they're playing in the pool. We don't actually do this a whole ton. Usually there's like so much going on during the day, camps and varying things, that we don't have a big block of time for pool time. They do that on the weekends and after at the end of the day with their parents a lot, but midday they've usually got things going on. So we took advantage of having the time to do it, and we really had a good time. So I'm not actually sure if this is going to go in one of their albums or if it's going to go in mine, because yeah, I might want to document it in mine. This sunburst paper, I thought it was perfect to do the backing of the cut file, because it kind of just plays off of the same burst that is in the cut file. And I thought I was only going to back this one portion of it, but I do end up doing the other section as well, and I'm going to use it somewhere else on the page. But this paper is an older paper from Photo Play, so probably no longer available. Maybe you have it in your stash, I don't know. It's one of their summer collections, but since Photo Play is no longer making paper in their same capacity, then yeah, I'm not sure that you could still get it. I don't know. I did hear that maybe scrapbook.com bought Photo Play. I'm not 100% sure on that either, but I don't know if they're making a comeback or anything. But yeah, I have no firm, concrete evidence of that, but I did hear a rumor that was happening, so who knows. Anyway, I went back and forth on whether to use the green or the pink. The pink does match her swimsuit, but the green is a little bit, I don't know, that pink is really bright, you guys. So I ended up going with the green, and I really like how it looks. The blue paper, I do not know where it's from. It's really old, and it's one of those really thin pieces of paper. But the blue kind of matched well with the blues in her swimsuit and the pool. It's really hard to match pool water in a layout, or when you're trying to match it up with paper. So I went with one that has a mixed media mottled effect, so it plays off of many different colors of blue, and I think it works well. So I'm happy with that. I am roughing up the edge that I just cut off on the left hand side, because I'm going to put that on the right hand side just to bring that color over a little bit, and then I'm going to bring the rest of the sun over to this corner, which I am going to cut a bit of it off because I wanted it to go all the way to the corner. I didn't want to have a gap, so a lot of it's getting cut off. It's going to make it a lot smaller, but that's okay. You still get the effect, and I really like how that looks. The original sketch did have 3 photos down the left hand side, so I'm going to do that also. These are photos of my little guy jumping in from the edge of the pool. They are very good swimmers. They've had swim lessons since they were tiny, and I mean, I don't leave him out there by himself at all, but they go boating and whatnot. So swimming is a skill they had to learn early, and so he can jump right in off the edge, go underwater, and swim to you, or swim to the other side of the pool if necessary. So that's what he's doing. I'm just grabbing photos of that because he's having a good old time playing and, you know, jumping in. And yeah, I'm thinking about using some rub-ons from the Sunburst collection from 49 and Market. I think it's called Sunburst. And then I do have this piece of paper that says swim on it. I know I just had the paper in my hand and I don't remember what collection it's from, but I only have one sheet of it, and I really wanted to use that piece that said swim, and since it has the date right under it, it kind of nestled right in perfectly underneath or above these photos the way I have them staggered. I'm thinking I will use that fun rub-on in the bottom right hand corner, but it doesn't end up getting used. I end up swapping it out for a different one. In the meantime, while I'm thinking about that, I'm pulling out embellishments that I think will work from the 49 and Market Sunburst collection, and working on building up some layers. I am going to use that Fun in the Sun wood veneer title from MK over at Some Assemblage Required. I really love it, so I'm going to use that. And I wanted to remind you to check out everyone else playing along with Stretch the Sketch today. You know, some people may be going smaller, some people may be going larger, but that is the idea, is you cannot create in the same size the sketch is presented in. You can do any other size you want. So I love doing doubles. Sometimes I go smaller, but I do love doing doubles. So that's what I decided to do today. And plus I had a lot of photos. So I'm going to use the word splash down in the bottom right hand corner, and it's just going to bring color down there. I'm not going to build up any layers or anything down there. I'm just going to let it sit by itself. I almost wish I would have put it vertically along that right hand edge, but I didn't. And so I think I'm just going to, I'm happy with how it looks. It's not that I'm unhappy with it, but that could have been another option. It's just going to live there by itself and bring the color across the page. Now I do have some leaves that I die cut ages ago. When I die cut the tropical leaves, I tend to put them in with maybe like a cruise ephemera, or maybe the sunburst ephemera, just because they're very tropical looking and that collection has a tropical feel to it, and that way I can find them easier. Also, if you're interested in knowing more about Cutfile Confidence, there is a link down below for that. That is a class that MK and I are running on our channels. If you've missed that at all, we've been doing layouts Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays using Cutfiles. And then in September, we start a private Zoom session for members of the class. When you purchase the class, you get all of the Cutfiles. They're all exclusives that MK and I created ourselves, as well as you get paper collection that is exclusive, designed by us, as well as some additional papers and some frames from Vicky Booten. So you get quite a few things in the class or kit, but namely you also get those Cutfiles. So if you've been seeing Cutfiles on our channels, that's what that's all about. Like I said, this one is not related to it, but since I'm doing Cutfiles all month long, I figured I'll go ahead and keep going with Cutfiles and get this one out of my stash. So yeah, the link is down below in case you're interested in that. I don't know how many we have available. We were very low on inventory on that class, but you can go and check it out and see if it's available on MK's website. So I do want to bring this pink over to the left-hand side because there is a strip on the sketch, and so I want to bring the pink over, and also I've got pink in my two clusters, so I wanted to kind of keep drawing your eye across, and I'm just using the branding strip off of one of the pink sheets, and I think that looks okay. I don't do a lot of embellishment over there, kind of keeping it a little on the simple side. I did put a bow down at the bottom. I'm not a huge bow person, but I felt like it went well there, like it's, I don't know, a ribbon that is tied. And so I'm happy with that. And then adding a few flowers just to give it some soft lines. I've got a lot of square and rectangle lines in my clusters, but the leaves and the flowers always soften up the clusters to make them feel a little more organic. And then I did add some enamel dots to each one of the two larger clusters there, and I'm liking how that's looking. I also did add some twine to the blue label on the right hand side. That is also from the 49 and Market Sunburst collection. So that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're not subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to do that and come and check out my videos more often. And if you have questions or comments, leave them down in down below in the comment section, because I will respond to those as quickly as I can. So thank you again for watching. There's a link for Stretch the Sketch down below. You can see everyone else playing along, so go and give them a little love also. I will see you guys again soon with another video. Take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.